Not gonna lie to y'all, I got so passionate with this video. That I cursed, and I'm normally a whole lot better on Nets Republic. I'm normally a whole lot better, but I got so passionate that I actually started cursing, so I have to redo the video. I'm highly upset. I was like 4 minutes in. It's a really good video, but you see the title of the video. I was trying to think about like what it is we could talk about this week, but I was having trouble thinking of what it is that we should settle on. We could have done the Cam Johnson video. We could have actually talked about the jerseys for a change. There's a million different directions that we could have gone. But then I was kind of scrolling through Twitter, and somebody put out a hypothetical starting lineup for last year. And something just clicked in my mind to where I completely forgot this man was even on the team. Now, again, I'm going to do this video calmly because I feel like if I get animated, I'm going to curse. And this is Nets Republic, and I can't get that off. So I'm going to do this calmly. Just know my energy in the last take was a lot higher. But I forgot Ben Simmons was on the team. And not from the standpoint of I forgot he was on the roster type stuff. I'm talking about I forgot Ben Simmons was on the team. I've been making these videos talking about, we can possibly acquire, a Trae Young or a John Morant. Y'all seem to be really sold on Damian Lillard. We literally have an all-star caliber point guard right now. And maybe we lost the plot somewhere because we had him running backup center at one point last year. Maybe that's where we lost the plot, but we need to come back to an understanding of what it is that we have on this team. And I don't see how Ben Simmons is escaping the shenanigans. If Ben Simmons is not good enough to be the starting point guard on a team where his competition is Patty Mills, Seth Curry, and Spencer Dinwiddie, and Sumner, I don't think he deserves to be on the team, period. And I think this is the time where we need to put our foot down and we need to really have a conversation and say, what are we doing with Ben Simmons? I don't care what his contract is. I don't care, where you feel like he would be better at. That is Ben Simmons. And if he is not good enough to be trusted with the starting point guard role of this team, he should not be on the team. And I think it is as simple as that. Again, when we had Kyrie and stuff like that, I can totally understand not knowing where he fits specifically. But again, his competition, and this is assuming we don't make any major moves, if we were going based off of last year, excluding the Kyrie thing, you're talking about your competition at the point guard spot is Sumner, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Patty Mills. And I guess Seth Curry, if you don't consider him a 2. There is just no way that Ben Simmons doesn't make the cut there. And again, if it's something where you feel like he's just not suited at the point guard position, he shouldn't be on the team. We keep making these excuses for him. Again, we're looking at a Damian Lillard or De'Aaron Fox if he's sick of lighting the beam and losing in the first round type stuff. Like, everyone is throwing out these theories of what we could do to kill and make a better situation out of the point guard situation to run with Mikal. We literally have Ben Simmons on the roster. We have lost the plot so significantly. I think we need to reel it back and we need to hold Ben Simmons accountable. Because let me just run by this starting lineup right now. And this is assuming we don't do anything major in the offseason. Let me read you this starting lineup. We're talking Ben Simmons, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Finney Smith, Claxton. Again, I'll run that back one more time. We are talking about the defensive onslaught of a lineup. Ben Simmons, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Finney Smith, Claxton. That is on paper arguably the best defensive lineup I think in history. On paper. You're telling me we got Ben Simmons out there locking people up. We got Ben Simmons out there running the team, being a playmaker, getting people involved. You know, he might run the fast break every now and again. He's got the post moves and the floaters and the hook shots and all the soft touch moves around the rim and such. You know, he's going to be playing tremendous defense. And if he needs to, if we're switching or whatever, because that's what everyone in the league does nowadays, if we're switching, you can have him switch onto a center, you know, put him on Giannis, put him on Jokic, put him on LeBron or something like that, put him on Joel Embiid. You know, you've got the switchality, if you will, is mouth-watering. And again, you're talking about a backcourt. You're talking about a backcourt of Ben Simmons and Mikal Bridges. That is insane that we have that. That is insane. Ben Simmons and Mikal Bridges. What? Cam Johnson at the 3, Finney Smith at the 4, Claxton at the 5. That's not fair. But again, I feel like we're not having these conversations because we have just lost the plot with Ben Simmons so aggressively that we have forgotten who we are. And I think we have forgotten who Ben Simmons is. I was never of the ideology or even agreeing with the fact that he should be playing some Draymond Green role. Even when Kyrie was out there, it didn't make any sense to me. There is no way. There is no reason. There is no explanation. There's nothing y'all can tell me in the comments that on paper, the idea of Ben Simmons, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Finney Smith, and Claxton is not locking up everyone like Kamala Harris on a presidential run. Insanity. And I think the sooner that we decide what's going on with Ben, the sooner we can make a quantum leap. Because if Ben Simmons is able to come back and be even a fraction of what he used to be, I'm telling you we're shutting it down. I'm telling you can't nobody stop us. But if he's a bum and you don't think that he's a better option than Spencer Dinwiddie, we have a problem. If you don't feel comfortable starting Ben Simmons over Spencer Dinwiddie, we have a problem. And it's time for Ben Simmons to go. It's as simple as that. Now, I will continue to, have more thoughts and breakdowns and such of, just how I feel things should go with this matter. But I just wanted to get this post out there to really get everyone to wake up and remember what we have as a team. I feel like there's this narrative that Brooklyn has thrown everything away and we have no assets anymore. And the team is just, Mikal and a bunch of role players and stuff like that, which again, not including Mikal and role players is hilarious, but that's neither here nor there. We have lost the plot so significantly with Ben Simmons, it is insane. And he needs to be held accountable. If you are going to be on this roster, you better be Ben Simmons and not anything less. Let me know your thoughts down below. See y'all next week. All right.